All right, so now I cheated, as I often do. I hit it with the my it's a heat torch, heat gun. This guy here, just to make it dry quicker. And this is actually the second coat of primer. So that is that. Nice and dry. So now I'm going to go get the white paint. And so what my plan is to have the center of this white, and then the rim is going to be a topaz, or it's not topaz. It is this. It's called Saint-Tropez. Saint-Tropez. I guess you could pronounce that 7 different ways, but Saint-Tropez, I think it is. Saint-Tropez. And that's gonna be this part. The actual rim is gonna be in that aqua color. So now I'm painting only the white, which is down below here. And obviously don't need to be that particular with that as far as getting white up on the wall here, because that's going to be painted. I'm going to have to tape down the white after that's done. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should do this color first, because what I was going to use was playing cards to stick in here, and sort of like, instead of tape, have the playing cards do this trick here. So I went to my local store. I couldn't find any playing cards. So now I have a bunch of these aluminum, plates. And if I'm going to use those, no, I'm going to need some playing cards. So for now, I might just go with this color and then use the playing cards and push them into that crevice. I wanted to see if I could show you what my idea is. But all right, so I have these seed packets, and let's pretend that these are playing cards. So they're going to go into that crevice like so. And around the whole thing here. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So for right now, we're going to go with this color. And then obviously hit that with the heat gun and let it dry, and maybe put 4 coats of this, I don't know. See, with these things, you don't want to put too much on each time, because they love to drip and run. gonna hit it lightly, like so. And use the heat gun to dry it. This might be a little boring, but you know, it's gotta be done. And I do have a confession. I've already painted the wheels are on the trailer right now, so they already have this design and paint job on them. This is my spare tire, and the other day I went to Costco and I got I actually ordered from online, Costco online, and I got these tires for about 75 bucks. They were shipped to my house, and then I brought them to Costco, and they mounted, took off the old tires and mounted these tires on there. I believe they charged me $2 per tire for this guarding fee on the old ones. The spare tire, the old spare tire, was 48 years old, is what the guy told me. And then the tires that were on the camper, they were 25 years old. From the, yeah, that's what he said. From the 9th, no, he said 26th week. So that is September, somewhere. From the 26th week of 2000, so 24 and a half years old. And they still held there. They had a little bit of dry cracking. People call that dry rot, but you know, it's just cracking because it dries up. But it still held, and they're tubeless. They were tubeless. So I was surprised that they did hold. Now, obviously, taking this thing on the road, you don't want tires like that on. I got them home. You know, I got the camper home on those tires, but I would not trust a completely refurbished camper on those old tires. So I spent the money on new ones. Yeah. So this is almost dry. I mean, I can touch it. It doesn't come off, so we're gonna hit it again. Now I'm gonna try to get this upper edge here. Yeah. Nice. Mm-hmm. Whew. Okay. Let's heat it some more. Okay. I think it's dry to touch. Obviously, it will leave marks if I grab it, but I have something else I can do while it completely dries. So I'm gonna go get some stuff. All right. There we go. This is Flex Seal, liquid rubber sealant coating. This one is white. And it says do not shake. I wonder. I should probably finish painting this with another coat and then not rush this, because I don't want to have to do another coat on this and have my white wall is going to go in between these two. Let me see, can you see where I'm pointing? Yeah, so between this band on the tire right here and that one, so it'll be this gap here is going to be white, I think. Because I could also do from here to, let's say, either here or there. And that would be a very wide white wall. So I think I'm going to start with the thin band and step back and look at that and see how that feels. That edge is nice to stop at. Yeah. Okay, we'll see. Well, for now, I think I'm gonna just give this another coating. And okay, so that will be 3. Maybe do one more and make sure I get it low as well as I did. I made sure I got it on the high end here. I also need to make sure I get it all the way down into the bottom crease. Okay, I'll give it one more spritz. And now I'm gonna also make sure I get it down there. So now that can dry on its own. Let me go get a screwdriver so I can open up that can. Okay. Oh, that needs to be stirred for sure. Mm. That is very resistant. So let me put some gloves on here. So I've already got some white paint on my fingers. Yeah, that looks good, if I may say so myself. Yeah, I'm trying to get the bottom layer to come up and mix with the oily stuff on the top. You probably can't see it, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, looks like we got that mixed up pretty good. So let's see here. Wow, okay. Let me get the other one on here. So, oh, this is gonna be fun. Love all this precision painting. Is this gonna be good enough? No, it's gonna be too big. Stand by. Here we go, a little artist brush. Oh. Well, let's see how this will work. That tape is going to be in your way. So let me get you over here. And maybe even take it down. There we go. All right. I mean, the science is pretty simple here. And that is fill in between these two lines. Be as precise as you can. This will take forever. I guarantee you that. So, and it'll take several coats, I'm sure. Yeah, the problem is if you lay this on heavy, then gravity is going to pull it down. So you'll have a runoff on the bottom end and a very light coat on the top end. So let's just see how this goes. There is a spray that you can use instead of this, you know, globby stuff that you brush on or roll on. I was just afraid that it was going to take so many cans of spray to do this, and that it would be smarter to buy the big can. Because if I want to do all 3 tires, then how much is that going to take, you know? So that was the thinking. But slow and steady, I was going to say, and rub the brush. But here we go. So So you get the idea. I'm going to do a little bit more over here. And then I'm going to cut you guys loose and come back when I have a little more of this done, so you can watch another YouTube video or something else. I don't know, maybe, you know, there's, what do I got now? 20, I think 25 videos. So, but here's the idea, and you pretty much see what, you know, what it's going to look like. You can envision maybe that it's going to be all white, not just streaky. So as it dries, I'll recoat and make sure I have a thick enough coat that it's just white. All right, I'm going to end it there and pick up when it's done. It'll be a second for you, but probably a day or 2 for me. Bye-bye.